Hello and welcome to Live News. I am Tanti Azal. The headlines. Ahead of the elections, Alive TV conducts a street poll on who should be Nigeria's next president. California staggered by deadly mass shootings. Raila Odinga says Ruto's government is legitimate. On sports, Pele's shirts to be auctioned for £30,000. Thanks for joining. Nigeria's general election is one of the most anticipated events, and many people are eager to cast their vote come 25th February 2022. In line with that, Alive TV conducts a street poll on who should be Nigeria's next president. Our correspondent brings us the report.
I checked my phone to confirm if it was ready, and I was told it was ready. And I went to the office and I picked it up seamlessly. I didn't have any issue getting my PVC.
It was easy for me because they brought it down to my community, so I was able to access it.
I won't be voting for now because I don't have my voter's card. I voted my temporary voter's card then. So as it was not like what I wanted it to be, I decided not to get the voter's card. So, but I would have wanted to vote for Peter Obi.
Voting for Peter Obi. Thank you, Peter Obi. Why? Because I like him, and I feel like he can rule us well.
In my own opinion, I think Obi is the change we'll be waiting for.
The scarcity of petrol, which started like a joke across the country, is observed to be getting worse. Apart from long queues at the filling stations dispensing the product at a high pump price, the devastating sharp increase in transport and goods is alarming. Talking with a Live TV correspondent, many Nigerians expressed deep disappointment on the current matter.
How can you tell me that you go to fuel station and stay from morning till night? You can't get fuel. It's actually very, very terrible. The experience is bad. I've been here for a long time, and I started with NNPC. The queue was so much. I tried A and all the other one. I had to come here, and we're here.
Yeah, I'll be here for, I think, almost an hour now. I'll be waiting for them to open the gate for us to enter inside. So this fuel is affecting us seriously. Can see the sun and everything. So don't know if the government can do something about it. It will be better.
On foreign stories. As California suffers one of its bloodiest spates of mass gun violence in decades, 2 days after a gunman killed 11 people at a Los Angeles area dance studio, 7 more victims were shot dead in an agricultural area near San Francisco. California Governor Gavin Newsom said he was visiting wounded survivors from Saturday's night massacre in the Los Angeles suburb of Monterey Park when he was informed of Monday's killings in Northern California. Authorities said they had not identified the motive for either of the rampages, which seemed baffling because the suspects were men of retirement age, much older than typical for perpetrators of deadly mass shootings that have become numbing routine in the United States. The latest gun carnage struck the coastal town of Half Moon Bay, about 30 miles south of San Francisco, where a gunman opened fire on groups of farm workers at 2 locations about a mile apart, leaving a total of 7 dead and 1 badly wounded. Kenya's opposition leader Raila Odinga has called on his supporters to resist the government of President William Ruto, saying its disputed election last August had robbed it of legitimacy. Both leaders who have dominated politics in East Africa's biggest economy for decades settled into an uneasy calm after the electoral contest, but Odinga's coalition said last week it had found new evidence of rigging. We cannot and will not recognize the Kenyan Kwanza regime, and we consider the Kenyan Kwanza government illegitimate, adding that the government should resign. A football shirt made for the late Pele by Brazil before his final international match is expected to fetch up to £30,000 at auction. According to Hansen's auctioneers, it was one of the two number 10 jerseys created for Brazil's 1971 match against Yugoslavia. Later, the shirt was purchased by the manager of a restaurant in Shropshire, who expressed the hope that it would eventually wind up in a football museum. Pele, who passed away in December, was chosen in 2000 as FIFA's Player of the Century because he was the only player to win the World Cup 3 times. In addition to the long-sleeved jersey, Hansen's auctioneers explained a short-sleeved shirt was made and worn throughout the game. Nigerian defender William Troost Ekong has confirmed he will be leaving Watford after 3 seasons with the Hornets to play for Serie A side Salernitana. The Super Eagles vice-captain announced the news on Instagram, where he thanked the Pozzo family who own both Watford and Udinese. He will join Salernitana, who are currently 17th in the 20-team Serie A, initially on loan, with a view to a permanent move. Thank you for watching. Keep watching Alive TV.